could hear it just in that interview, what Adolis Garcia means to this team. And all of his teammates truly respect and love what he has done. He has become their postseason hero. He was ALCS MVP, the hero tonight in Game 1. I mean, the moment he came to the plate, you kind of had this feeling something big was going to happen. What was your reaction in that moment?
My reaction to the entire end of the game was, oh my God, what a game. The Rangers have showed up to end the drought. And that has to be powered by their stars, and that starts with Adolis Garcia. And we heard it from John Gray. You said it. It starts with him because he's been so hot. He was the MVP of the ALCS. And now he's here in the World Series, and he keeps blowing up our damn post-show rundowns. Alex, we had a rundown all scheduled.
I love it.
It was fine.
We'll
the D-backs take the game. It was a 5-3 victory. Ben's prediction was correct.
Nope.
Well, no. Adolis Garcia comes in, hits that walk-off homer. 5 straight games with a home run for Adolis Garcia. He's been incredibly hot this entire postseason. Most RBIs in a single postseason, breaking David Freese's record, which is a name you don't want to hear too often around here, but he's picking right up where he left off. Last postseason series against the Astros, the most RBIs in a single postseason series in history. And the question became, well, is the time off going to be detrimental, or will he just stay hot and be able to pick right back up where he left off? And the answer turned out to be the latter there. Now, the story of Adolis Garcia is one that is certainly worth hearing, and truly an incredible story. He played in Cuba until 2016 and then went to play with the Yomiuri Giants over in Japan, ended up signing with the St. Louis Cardinals, was then DFA'd by the St. Louis Cardinals in 2019. Designated for assignment. Didn't want him. Rangers ended up picked him up, acquired him for cash considerations, and he only had 6 MLB at-bats in 2020. That's just a few years ago. DFA'd again in February of 2021 by the Rangers. Made the roster in April, then exploded, and now is having a historic postseason for this Rangers squad. And the legend of Adolis Garcia is just continuing to grow and grow and grow. But if the Rangers want to win the World Series, it's going to start with him, as well as the other stars on this team, like Corey Seager. They're not here. We're not talking about Adolis Garcia if it's not for Corey Seager and what he did in the 9th inning. And by the way, Joe Davis, an absolute legend up in the booth, had quite the call when it came to Corey Seager's homer. So let's listen to that.
Could tie it with one swing. High drive! It's tied!
And that home run puts him in a category all by himself. He now has the most home runs in a World Series for a shortstop, breaking a tie with Derek Jeter and Carlos Correa. So this is a guy that signed a massive deal, Alex. He was part of that revamp of the entire middle infield. Damn, we suck. What do we do about it? Well, you go out and you pay Corey Seager and you pay Marcus Semien $500 million, and next thing you know, 2 years later, you're in the World Series. So the stars are looking great, and that's what it's going to take. But the other guys on this team are also stepping up, including Evan Carter, 21 years old. You look up at the scoreboard, and it says Evan Carter, 21 years old, born in 2003, and you're just like, wait, that doesn't even make sense. How's that possible? Started this year in Double-A, and now he's stepping up in the World Series, his first World Series game in his career. Was born in 2002, not 2003, by the way. Math is sometimes a struggle.
Just going to let you figure that one out.
But still, started this year in Double-A, and it's just a remarkable story for him to be where he is now. Started the game 2 for 2 with 2 doubles. So now you're the Rangers. You have all your stars. They're hot. They're the streakiest team in baseball. And when they're going, they're going. And right now, that's what's happening. And then you look at, okay, they came back. They won this game 1. They won this game 1. And now you have your guy going tomorrow, Jordan Montgomery, who's been the starter in game 1s all postseason. And now you get him tomorrow at home with a chance to go up 2-0 in this series. But Alex, they finally got a win at home.
Yeah.
And that was the story of this season for them, is how good they are when they're playing at home. But then they had that series with the Houston Astros, and it's like, well, are they really that good at home? What's happening in the postseason? We don't really know. Well, tonight proved that. This place was electric. It was so loud from far before the first pitch of this game even started. The place was going nuts. We had some of our crew plugging their ears. Decibel levels were 110 on their Apple Watch. You could look down. It said, it's loud. Perhaps seek help, leave, whatever you need to do, do it. That's how loud it was in here. The Rangers fans showed up, and the players treated them to quite the performance on the field tonight.
Thanks for watching. If you love Flippin Bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.